Okay, good. Bruce, can you start us with a prayer?
Sure. Thank you, God, for blessing us with this time now. We thank you for today we've been able to put you first in our lives and uplift your name wherever we are in our activities during the day. We thank you now for this time that we have that Jady can lead our thoughts in the book of Revelation. We pray, Father, that we understand your will the way you'd want us to, the way you intended for us from the very beginning. We pray for wisdom and understanding of your will, and especially, Father, give us strength to put into practice every day in our lives. We thank you for Jesus that makes all things possible. Pray that you'll be with all the classes tonight, that much good will come from the studies that we have. Bless us now, Father, in this study. In Jesus' name, amen.
Start with our song. Ephesus had the wrong emphasis. Smyrna was about to be burned. Pergamum needed to purge their Balaam. Thyatira tolerated a tyrant. Sardis' reputation was tarnished. Philadelphia, they were pillars definitely. Laodicea, it's the lukewarm city. 7 churches of Asia. I always get out of breath there at the end. I need to figure out where to breathe. Okay, when we are going through the book of Revelation, the kind of basic forward movement structure of the central section is you have the 7 seals, and then when you get to the 7th seal, that it opens up into the 7 trumpets. So here we have the 6th seal, 7th seal at the end of that, and we summarize that as God's plans for judgment and redemption. God's plans for judgment and redemption. I think we're going to start working to memorize those words there for that. Okay, so then the 7th seal itself kind of opens up, and we have the 7 horns or 7 trumpets, and they are the contents of the 7th seal. It unfolds, expands, flowers, volcanoes, however you want to describe that. And it gives us the details of the next stage of God's operation. What do the 7 trumpets represent? If you were with us on Sunday, what's the one word that we're going to be associating with the trumpets?
Warning.
Warning. That's right. That's right. And another phrase we put with it is wake-up call. Kind of that idea. What we'll see is the 7 horns announce, right, specifically their call, their warning Babylon to repent. I'm struggling with the clicker today. Okay. If they don't, God's wrath is going to be fully coming on them to destroy the nations. Think of the trumpets as a literal wake-up call, spiritually, right, the horn. Those trumpets these are trumpets calls to wake you up, lest a worse judgment befall you. Very biblical idea of God trying to wake us up with these things. They're designed to really get people's attention. And yes, they're destructive, but it's nothing like what the final judgment on the nation is going to be. Very much like the 10 plagues, God gave Pharaoh many chances to repent before the final terrible blow. The plagues were bad, but they were designed to wake up the people to repentance. Ultimately, Pharaoh chose to harden his heart against God, receive the full judgment, but it wasn't because God didn't give Pharaoh time and opportunity. And he had some people there in Egypt who were kind of turning to God because of that. So if the seals are summarized as God's plans, God's purpose for judgment and redemption, the trumpets are the warning, the wake-up call to repent. What we're going to see is these 7 trumpets, as they move forward, are just like the other things we've been seeing so far in the book of Revelation. Lots of Old Testament references, especially to previous national judgments. Jericho, Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, on the Jewish nation itself. Lots of Roman world references in here. And here's the point. Here's a huge point, what we're going to be seeing as we look at this. This is not so much about predictions as they are poignant, personalized pictures. They're pictures of God trying to wake them up by giving things, and that they are poignant in the sense of that conjured up a lot of ideas for those people and were personal for that world. Because if we look in Roman history to see, ancient history, a third of the rivers and springs turning to bitter water because of a comet that comes down, we're just not going to find that, right? And so we're not so much looking for literal things or actual physical fulfillments of this. Really, the pictures here and the trumpets are some of the strangest in the whole book, perhaps even some of the strangest in the whole Bible. Chapter 9 here is where it really kind of takes the cake. But these pictures do mean something. Sometimes it means something as a Bible reference, sometimes as a cultural reference. So kind of reviewing, we covered this on Sunday, but wanting to review. So these pictures in Revelation contain all the kinds of things that would have been terrifying in the ancient world. Volcanic eruptions, meteors, comets, astronomical changes like eclipses, foreign armies, demons, you name it, all the scary stuff of what they would have been afraid of, and associated with the gods being unhappy with them. That's what we see here. So not only do we see Roman pictures, but we see Old Testament pictures as well. So here's kind of where I want to pick up now. You might be in Revelation 8, but hold your finger there. Go over to Psalm 18. And Psalm 18, I think, just gives us such a good perspective on how this kind of language is often used in the Bible. It's a great example of dramatic language, powerful figurative language that's used for events that if you were to just see them played out in real life, they would actually look fairly commonplace, right? So Psalm 18 verses 4 through 19 here. Verse 4, the cords of death encompassed me, the torrents of destruction assailed me, the cords of Sheol, the grave, entangled me, the snares of death confronted me. In my distress I called upon the Lord, to my God I cried for help. From his temple he heard my voice, and my cry to him reached his ears. Then the earth reeled and rocked, the foundations also of the mountains trembled and quaked because he was angry. Smoke went up from his nostrils, and devouring fire from his mouth. Glowing coals flamed forth from him. He bowed the heavens and came down. Thick darkness was under his feet. He rode on a cherub and flew. He came swiftly on the wings of the wind. He made darkness his covering, his canopy around him. Thick clouds dark with water. Out of the brightness before him, hailstones and coal of fire broke through his clouds. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the Most High uttered his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. And he sent down his arrows and scattered them. He flashed forth lightnings and routed them. The channels of the sea were seen, and the foundations of the world were laid bare at your rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of your nostrils. He sent from on high, he took me, he drew me out of many waters, he rescued me from my strong enemy, from those who hated me. They were too mighty for me. They confronted me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord is my support. He brought me out into a broad place. He rescued me because he delighted in me. So you look at that figurative language there in this description of he cries out to God because the cords of death and the snares of the grave are entangling him, and God makes the world shake and quake, and smoke is coming out of his nostrils. He comes on the clouds, thick darkness under his feet. He makes darkness his covering, and these storm clouds, hailstones, and coals of fire. So here's my question. What is this? You look at the setting of it before verse 1, right at the beginning where it says Psalm 18. A psalm of David, the servant of the Lord, who addressed the words of this song to the Lord on the day when the Lord rescued him from the hand of all his enemies and from the hand of Saul. Was there anything in that dramatic description where if you were to take a video of David's life, a video of him being rescued by Saul, that you would have seen any of those descriptions like that? I mean, nowhere close, right? When he's being rescued by Saul, did God come down on the thunderclouds, smoke and fire, hailstones and coals, and the foundations of the earth laid bare? No. If you're taking a video, that's not what you would see. But that's how David describes being rescued from his enemies, from the Philistines, from the Ammonites, from Saul, and this is what God did. So does that give us at least a little bit of kind of a flavor of how this language is being used in the Bible. So no, that didn't happen literally physically, but that's what happened from a spiritual perspective. That's a dramatized description of God's rescue and salvation. As David describes, a pretty normal kind of event. So I think that really helps us to see what's going on with that kind of language. Yeah, Ryan.
It does a really good job, at least with David, it does a really good job of showing how thorough and consistent God's salvation is.
And who really brought it and who was behind it. It was God's help. Yeah, and kind of the epicness of all that. Here's where things get pretty interesting. So I just took that passage and I kind of pulled it down a little bit. I'll show that in a second. But are there some phrases and images from what we just read, verses 4 to 19? Are there any phrases or images in that specifically sound like stuff we've already seen in Revelation? Earthquake. You can include stuff from chapter 8 that we have already covered. Hailstones. So I called it down. This is 7 through 15. Just the phrases that kind of sound revelation-y, right? Then the earth reeled and rocked. The foundations of the mountains trembled and quaked because he was angry. Smoke went up from his nostrils, devouring fire from his mouth. Glowing coals flamed forth from him. He bowed the heavens and came down. Thick darkness under his feet. Hailstones and coals of fire broke through the clouds. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, hailstones and coals of fire. He flashed forth lightning and routed them. The channels of the sea were seen. The foundations of the world laid bare. Remember back at the sixth seal, where the mountains move, the islands move, and the people say, rocks and hills fall on us and hide us from the wrath of God and the Lamb. You know, that idea, the foundations of the world laid bare. So what's interesting is, that sounds a lot like something you'd see in Revelation. So it really is, I think, a commonality there. And interestingly, in chapter 8, we'll see a phrase that feels like it's pulled right from here, when you see hailstones and fire. So we'll see that in just a minute here. Okay, so that's our setup for this kind of language, this kind of picture. Okay, can someone please read in Revelation 8, verses 6 through 13 here? That's going to be our first 4 trumpets.
Now the 7 angels who have the 7 trumpets prepared to blow them. The first angel blew his trumpet, and there followed hail and fire mixed with blood, and these were thrown upon the earth. And a third of the earth was burned up, and a third of the trees were burned up, and all green grass was burned up. The second angel blew his trumpet, and something like a great mountain, burning with fire, was thrown into the sea. And a third of the sea became blood, and a third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. The third angel blew his trumpet, and a great star fell from heaven, blazing like a torch, and it fell on a third of the rivers and on the springs of water. The name of the star was Wormwood. A third of the waters became wormwood, and many people died from the water because it had been made bitter. A fourth angel blew his trumpet, and a third of the sun was struck, and a third of the moon, and a third of the stars, so that a third of their light might be darkened, and a third of the day might be kept from shining, and likewise a third of the night. Then I looked, and I heard an angel crying with a loud voice as it flew directly overhead, Woe, woe, woe to those who dwell on the earth at the blast of the other trumpets that the 3 angels are about to blow.
Okay, so in these verses, what stands out to you as we look at those first 4 trumpets? If you were with us on Sunday, we kind of introduced them already. But what stands out to you about what's going on here? Ryan.
The things that sustained, what we would have considered necessary for human life, and the niceties of living in nature are partially ruined.
Yeah, niceties and necessities, I suppose. Yeah, things like water to drink, the sun, the ocean. Remember when the sea is kind of turned to blood, semi-destroyed, a third of the ships go down, so that kind of thing. Yeah, Dixon?
So in the first 4, there wasn't a direct death to mankind. There was a couple of indirect things as it resulted, but there weren't any direct deaths with mankind. ones that are the other three that are about to come.
Okay. Yeah, good. All right, kind of directly towards people there. Yeah, it's the things in nature, and there's a kind of a natural, kind of the things of the world, the ocean, the water, the grass, that are a part of these first four. That it's easy to overlook that, but like, yeah, these are all kind of things affecting the natural world, different realms of the natural world. If we were to talk about that, the first realm, the first trumpet is what realm? The earth, right? Green grass, trees. What's the second trumpet? The sea. The third trumpet.
Heavens.
It comes from the heavens, but I think more directly, like the rivers, and I would say the fresh water, rivers and springs of water. And then the fourth trumpet is, yeah, sun, moon, and stars, heavenly bodies, that kind of thing. Okay, yeah, good, very good. Other thoughts here on the first four trumpets? Yeah, Dixon.
To you on Sunday that the first three reference fire or blazing, and that kind of goes back up to the verse in verse 5 where the angel filled the censer and took it and filled it with fire from the altar and threw it down to the earth. And then trumpets 1, 2, and 3 all have fire contained within them.
Yes, so fire keeps showing up. And what did we say on Sunday? Is fire in the Bible for purifying or for destroying? Very good. You guys got the trick question. It's both. It's for purifying, but if there's nothing left to purify and you're just all dross, then it's going to be destructive, right? So it's for both of those. Okay. Yeah, Heather? Got it. Okay. Over and over, it's a third, right? A third of the earth is burned up. A third of the sea becomes blood. A third of the sea creatures die. A third of the ships. A third of the comet meteorite thing in the third one falls on a third of the rivers and springs of water, and a third of the waters become wormwood. So kind of, and then, interestingly, a third of the sun is struck, that doesn't like compute with us, right? Like how does that work literally? A third of the moon, a third of the stars, a third of the day it kept from shining. So it's pretty hard to imagine that being fulfilled literally, right? It covers 4 different areas: earth, sea, fresh water, heavenly bodies. The first 3, these are just kind of details to notice. The first 3, there's something that does the action. So the first one is hail and fire and blood, that burns the lamp. The second one, the flaming mountain, does the action. The flaming mountain makes the sea blood. The third one, it's the wormwood star that kind of looks like this comet or meteorite thing. That's what makes the fresh water bitter. Get to the fourth one, and nothing is kind of the agent there that does the action. It just says the sun, moon, and stars were struck. So you kind of see some things doing the action there. It's really hard to make some of this literal, right? A third of the day, a third of the night kept from shining. One meteor falling on a third of the springs of rivers and springs. Like the springs are underground, so you can see that to make this really literally happen kind of doesn't quite work. Fire is mentioned with the third in the first 3, connecting to verse 5. That's Dixon's point. So what are some Roman or ancient Near Eastern flavors that we see here? So volcanoes. There's kind of a couple elements here that sound like they're reminiscent of volcanoes. The second trumpet is maybe the most obvious one: a great mountain burning with fire thrown into the sea. Well, that sounds like a volcano. But the first trumpet, where you have fire and hail mixed with blood, hail and fire. So if you had a volcanic eruption that fell on a place where there's already a thunderstorm, it could be raining water while it's raining hot ash on you. So you could see like a natural storm boosted by volcanic ash. So that sounds bad, right? Okay, the ancient Mediterranean area was really volcanic. We probably don't think of that. Not so much Palestine, right? But Greece and Turkey and islands off the coast of Turkey and Rome, all that up there is really volcanic. And so these pictures of fire and mountains are very echoing of destructive forces. Mount Vesuvius is 150 miles south of Rome on the coast of Italy. That erupted in AD 79. Do you think that the ancients looked at that and saw that as God's a picture of judgment on Rome? Yes. Jews, for example, saw that as God's judgment on them for destroying Jerusalem and things like that. So volcanic eruptions during thunderstorms could produce hail and volcanic ash with fire with that. The ancients saw meteorites and things like it as signs from the gods. Do you remember that they got a sign in Ephesus of the meteorite that fell, and we learn about this in Acts 19, the sacred stone that was from Artemis or Diana of the Ephesians, and so that a meteorite falls. Whoa, that's from the gods, and they're so used to thinking like that. They're so programmed. There's an eclipse that's from the gods. There's a volcanic eruption that's from the gods. There's a meteorite that's from the gods, and we just don't think like that at all. But you can see how this would be even more poignant for those people: volcanoes, storms, hail, meteorites, etc. The ancients were terrified of eclipses and things like that coming from the heavens. So that's just a major difference between modern and ancient thinking, right? We love eclipses, right? In fact, we're about to fall in love with this eclipse that's coming in April, right? I mean, it's going to be just a tourist thing across the United States, right? We love volcanoes. We literally go and tour them. We see them as having nothing to do with God's favor. That's just not how we're thinking. So I think part of this is going back and putting yourself in their shoes, where you would have a volcanic eruption or eclipse, and their mind would go, oh, the gods are angry with us. And that kind of fits in this whole pattern of the horns blowing to call them to repentance. The ancients were very likely to connect eclipses with the working of the gods. Remember, the point of the trumpets is to call the world to repentance. So you see kind of these pictures here. So here's a rabbit hole to explore if you want to go down it in your own time. But there is evidence, astronomy, when they do the simulations through time, tells us that an eclipse took place over Nineveh around the time of Jonah. And so the thinking of Christian astronomers meets Bible chronologists, they say, did that help them repent? They saw this eclipse, and then Jonah comes and preaches. Was that a part of their repentance? Well, either way with that, here's a map of that, by the way. That's a NASA graphic showing the path of the solar eclipse on June 15th, 763 BC. And right south of, if I can get a laser there, right around there, I believe, is where Nineveh would be. Not under the full middle path, but close to, with the extended region being under the full path of it. Well, it doesn't really matter if that's true in Jonah's day or not, but the point is that does connect with what we're looking at here, an eclipse, sign of the gods, repentance, that kind of thing. Okay, so I see that as all kind of fitting in here. Okay, looking at these verses, what we just read, 6 through 13, any Old Testament references that you see in these verses?
Think about Ezekiel, the furs, the hair he was cutting.
Okay.
And spreading it around and doing different things with his, which I thought was kind of interesting, the furs.
Okay, great connection. And I had not made that, so I think that fits. And the picture of judgment is kind of similar kind of context there. Good. Anything else here that sounds like Old Testament things? Yeah, Dixon.
The water to blood in the plagues in Exodus.
Okay, so the sea turning to blood, that's like the Nile River turning to blood. Was there a hand over here? No? Yeah, Ryan?
Kind of an obvious one, but I just looked up wormwood, for Old Testament references, and it's referenced in Jeremiah when he says, I'm about to feed this people wormwood and give them poisonous water. In Lamentations, he filled me with bitterness, satiated me with wormwood. So it's obviously a very unpleasant.
Yeah.
I know what it was.
And that's what they're going to drink, is kind of wormwood water here. Good, very good. What about Egyptian plagues? What more of the Egyptian plagues do we see? We've already mentioned water turning to blood.
Hail and fire.
Hail, right? And remember when hail fell on the Egyptians, it mentions fire with that too. That could just be lightning. But But if you watch Prince of Egypt cartoon, they have like literal fire coming down too. That's pretty nice.
Darkness, I guess.
Darkness, absolutely, yes. So the ninth plague, thick darkness, and then you have here a third of the sun being dark and a third of the day. Good. So 10 plagues in Egypt: hail, fire, water turning to blood, which kills the water creatures. Right, that's what happened with the Nile. Corruption of the river. The third one here, the river gets affected. Sun being struck and darkening the day. Fire from heaven burning up the land. That sure sounds like Sodom and Gomorrah, right? The hail and fire coming down and burning up. But again, it's not the full destruction like Sodom and Gomorrah. This is a third. So a third of the trees, the green grass, etc. Israel in the wilderness came across bitter water, but God turned it sweet. This is a reversal of that, the drinking water that becomes bitter. And remember in Psalm 18, we saw there hailstones and coals of fire. And here in Revelation 8:7, we have hailstones and fire. It doesn't say coals. So that may be almost a direct Psalm 18 kind of quote there. So definitely a lot of Old Testament things going on. So you see it's kind of this blending of images that in that world were kind of ominous pictures plus Old Testament references of national judgment mostly. I guess you could say with David that was not necessarily national judgment, with David being rescued from all his enemies, but that kind of idea. Okay, verse 13. I looked, I heard an eagle crying with a loud voice as it flew directly overhead. Woe, woe, woe to those who dwell on the earth at the blasts of the other trumpets that the three angels are about to blow. So the eagle, although this word can also be translated vulture. So you can take that a couple ways. If you want to go with the eagle thing, that was a symbol of Rome, the Roman eagle. So that would be kind of their symbol is actually decrying their woe. But this Greek word is actually more frequently translated vulture. And of course, vulture, death, decay, right? Eating rotten things, that idea. So, a couple different ways you can take that. But he says woe 3 times. You think about that. What's the point of this vulture crying out? Perhaps woe, woe, woe to those in the earth, the blasts of the other 3 angels there. Maybe it's this idea. When a vulture tells you something's going to be really bad, you know you're in trouble. Right? I mean, that's bad news when a vulture is saying woe. So it's kind of this portent of evil and destruction and things like that. Does he say woe 3 times because it's going to be really bad? Does he say it because it's matching up with the 3 woes, the 3 angels they're about to blow? And you can kind of see this ticking off. So we come to 9:12. The first woe has passed. 2 woes are still to come. So there really is kind of this listing of 3 woes that are coming. After the 6th trumpet in 11:14, the second woe is passed. And then interestingly, it never does mention specifically what the 3rd woe is. So you have to read between the lines a little bit. And probably it's just the 7 bowls of wrath being poured out. Okay, yeah, Ryan?
Could it also be related to, obviously usually repeated words in ancient languages were extreme emphasis.
Yes.
3. Could it be related to the fact that the other previous 4 were a third? They weren't complete woe, whereas these are extreme woe?
Yeah, I mean, it's headed that way for sure. Because that final woe, which is probably the 7 bowls of wrath, is the full pouring out of God's wrath. So, yeah. So, and I hadn't thought about this. Instead of it being a third, now it's 3, that's coming. Bruce, did you have a hand?
Yeah, since John, after the first 4 sounded, then he says, I looked and I beheld, and I noticed the King James uses angel there.
Yes.
Wouldn't this be a message more like from heaven than from something earthly?
So that is one of those things that the New King James or King James is going to say angel. Most modern translations are going to say eagle or vulture. But yes, I think either way, the point is this is a heavenly kind of, it's angelic kind of either way. I think it's God's messenger going out and saying, well, bad things are coming.
Yeah, I took it to mean that it's going to get worse.
Yes.
The only one that knows it's going to get worse is from heaven.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's the idea. Yeah, and that's what we think. Well, it can't get any worse than this, and it's going to get worse, right? Good. Okay, there is a similar pattern with the 7 seals and the 7 horns. So here you have the 7 seals: white horse, red horse, black horse, pale horse, souls on the altar, judgment on the world, the sealing of Israel, 7 horns. Here you have the 7 horns: third of the earth, third of the sea, third of fresh water, third of heavens. We're about to read the scorpion locust, and then there's the lion horse army from the east that kills a third of mankind, and the 7 bulls. Do you notice any kind of similar patterns there? Similar structure?
4 and 3.
4 and 3. So the first 4 you might describe as, yeah, they're pretty short, right? 1 through 4 are shorter. There's minimal description. They're clearly connected, like the horses. Those 4 go together, right? Pretty obvious. And then the first 4 here, they're quicker. They go through quickly, and they're pretty connected. They're all natural disaster type things affecting earth, sea, freshwater, heavens. That's very different than the next one. So a pretty similar structure there. And then, just similarly with that, 5 and 6 are longer and more significant. There may be more connection than that, but just for sure, they get more space, they get more ink. The 5th and the 6th one are just described as longer. And then the 7 horns and the 7 bulls are really just about bringing about the next set. We won't see this for a few chapters, but the 7th horn doesn't do any one thing. The 7th horn brings out the 7 bowls, which are the final big set of 7 pattern that we kind of see here in the unpacking. So pretty similar there. 1 through 4 is pretty quick. Those are connected. 5 and 6 are longer, and the 7th one just sets up the next thing, the unpacking of the next thing. Okay, can someone read in chapter 9, verses 1 through 12? Please.
The 5th angel sounded, and I saw a star from heaven which had fallen to the earth, and the key of the bottomless pit was given to him. He opened the bottomless pit, and smoke went up out of the pit, like the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by the smoke of the pit. Then out of the smoke came locusts upon the earth, and power was given to them, as the scorpions of the earth have power. They were told not to hurt the grass of the earth, or any green thing, nor any tree, but only the men who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. And they were not permitted to kill anyone, but to torment for 5 months, and their torment was like the torment of a scorpion when it stings man. And in those days, men will seek death and will not find it. They will long to die, and death flees from them. The appearance of the locusts was like horses prepared for battle, and on their heads appeared to be crowns like gold, and their faces were like the faces of men. They had hair like the hair of women, and their teeth were like the teeth of lions. They had breastplates like breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was like the sound of chariots, of many horses rushing to battle. They have tails like scorpions and stings, and in their tails is the power to hurt men for 5 months. They have as king over them the angel of the abyss. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in the Greek he has the name Apollyon. The first woe is past. Behold, 2 woes are still coming after these things.
Okay. How would you summarize what comes from the 5th trumpet blast? What are the pictures we see here?
When death escapes, it sounds pretty bad. You can't even find it.
Yes, yeah, you're longing to die, but death flees from them. That's pretty graphic picture there, right? What kind of sets off the motion at the beginning?
The star that was falling,
Yes.
it says it has fallen. which had fallen.
Okay.
In verse 10, it said a star was fallen, didn't it?
That's a good question.
A star fell from heaven. This says.
I saw a star fallen from heaven to earth. Okay, so it's interesting. Yeah, and that may kind of come up here in a minute then. And Bruce, what does that star that had fallen, what is he given the key to open?
The bottomless pit.
The bottomless pit, yeah. The key, mine says the shaft of the bottomless pit. Now that can be translated, instead of bottomless pit, it could be pit of the abyss. The word abyss kind of literally means bottomless, but it also is kind of its own thing. So my footnote says the abyss, and that's more literal. I prefer that, actually, instead of thinking of it as the bottomless pit, like a teenager who you can't feed enough food, right? This is the abyss, which is the place of the dead, the place of demons, the bottom of the ocean, that kind of thing. Good. Okay. So what does when he opens up the shaft from the abyss or the bottomless pit, what comes out? Smoke, and the smoke is so great it darkens the sun, and then from the smoke, or maybe it is the smoke, maybe it's the cloud of that, come locusts, right? What do we learn about these locusts?
They were given power.
Power like a scorpion. What can they do with their tails? In verse 10. Sting, yeah. So it's really bad. And I've not been stung by a scorpion. My cousin has, when he preaches down in Mexico, and he woke up and was stretching, and there was a scorpion there. And he didn't know it until it had stung him. He said it hurt really bad. And I didn't ask him to go into great detail about how bad it felt. But I've heard it said the only bad thing about a scorpion sting is that it doesn't kill you, because you want it to kill you, because it hurts so bad. Okay, what else do we learn about these locusts?
They don't go for the green things, the trees and the plants like you would think. They're going for people.
Yeah, they just go for people, right? And what's this description in verses 7, 8, and 9? They're like horses, kind of, right? But their faces are like people, and on their heads are, women's hair, and crowns of gold. Their teeth are like lion teeth, and the sound of their wings is like the sound of chariots with scorpion tails. Yeah, so, we'll go back here. Yeah, so a star falls from heaven to earth, opens up the bottomless pit or the pit of the abyss. Out comes smoke, which brings locusts. The locusts given power like scorpions. They aren't allowed to eat things up, only to harm people who don't have God's seal on their forehead. When did God's people get sealed in this book? Back in 6 blends into 7, and the sealing is then the 7. Yeah, the 6 is the people asking God's to hide from the wrath, but then 7 is where the people get sealed. Okay, so it's these people, right? They've been sealed by God. And the sting of a scorpion, it hurts but doesn't kill. The scorpion locusts hang out for 5 months. They look bizarre and terrifying. The king over the abyss is called the destroyer or destruction. Okay, so anything stand out to you? We've already kind of covered some of these things. Anything jump out to you from this very odd picture we're given here?
Seems like a lot of Passover imagery. They're stamped and not touched by the plague.
Okay, yeah. So that idea of, number one, locusts, which was one of the plagues on Egypt, right? The plague of locusts, the 8th plague. And then you have God's people aren't hurt by it, kind of like how in the Passover, Israel's not harmed by the plague. Good. Yeah, Bruce.
God's mercy, 5 months, or not to harm certain things for a while.
Okay, so 5 months would be really bad, but in the grand scheme of things, again, these are limited judgments, right? 1/3 of the earth, 1/3 of the sun, 5 months. Good, I saw another hand. Did I see another hand over there? Okay. A locust plague fits our general pattern of the 7 trumpets, right? Destructive warnings to repent. Locust was one of the 10 plagues on Egypt. The book of Joel is the small prophetic book, but pretty key book in the Old Testament. It's focused around a locust plague that falls on Israel. And interestingly, in that disaster, it was one of the few times when Israel did repent. When the locusts come there and Joel preaches to them about that, this is God warning you that worse things are coming if you don't repent. They actually do. So it really is a Old Testament picture of a partial judgment to get people to repent. And in the book of Joel, they actually do repent. So that's interesting. You look at Joel 2, and there in Joel 2, Joel spends a lot of time comparing the locusts to physical soldiers. I think the idea is when the locust comes, and what's the point of this? Joel's like, well, remember Babylon when they came, and they were a bunch of soldiers that came? These locusts are just like a bunch of Babylon soldiers that are coming. And yeah, it's not Babylon this time, it's a bunch of locusts, but it's the same message. You need to repent. God's not happy with you. So Joel compares the locusts to a physical army of soldiers. Does that kind of show up here in the 5th trumpet? Yeah, so it's kind of like another page out of Joel, comparing the locusts to soldiers, cavalry, that kind of idea. Normal locusts are a problem because they eat all the green stuff, right? Pat pointed this out. These are the opposite. They're forbidden from doing that. So that's when you start realizing what an odd picture this is, right? They're locusts, except they don't do the one thing that locusts do, which is eat the green stuff. So it's really an interesting, thought-provoking type of picture. The locusts are called down, but they don't do what locusts do. 5 months seems like a relatively small amount of time in the grand scheme of things, similar to the 1/3 we've been seeing, but it's a very long time for a locust infestation to hang around, especially when they're this painful, right? It seems to me that Revelation goes out of its way to paint the picture of how evil, bizarre, unnatural these locusts are, right? I mean, we could have just been told that locusts come, they're not allowed to eat green things, they just sting people. Boom. But no, I mean, like, this description of these locusts is very purposeful, and they look evil, unnatural, right? The human faces, and I picture this long, kind of flowing hair. Maybe barbarians would have had hair like that. I don't know. But non-Romans in that day. And these crowns of gold that just feels like, feels very evil, right? Okay. As strange as this trumpet seems, I think we already have the basics of it that we've already seen. That a locust plague is calling the nations to repentance, like Egypt, like the book of Joel, right? Worse than your typical locust plagues, these are an unstoppable, terrifying army, even more painful and grievous than your typical locust infestation. But the last piece here that I really want to hit on before we close, what's critical here, is this locust plague is describing something demonic and unnatural. I think that's really the thrust of this is the powers of Satan at work. So here's the question. What from this vision sounds like it's something demonic or originating from Satan in these locusts? Yeah, Tim. Yeah, yes, absolutely. And so you have this Isaiah 14 possibility, Lucifer, the star that fell from heaven to the abyss. Isaiah 14, Luke 10 is where Jesus says that. And so the star that fell from heaven to earth already kind of reminds us of Satan. What else in here kind of sounds like it comes from Satan or is demonic? The name given to the king of the, destruction, doesn't that, I mean, those details kind of sound like Satan, right? King of the abyss. Right, that's not good stuff. Was there another voice? Ryan, were you going to say something? The abyss is the dwelling place of demons and the dead. That's, I think, one reason I prefer abyss instead of bottomless pit. Remember when he's casting out the legion of demons? What's your name? Legion, for we are many. And they begged him not to command them to depart into the abyss. And that's like the bottom of the ocean, the place of the dead. You know, it's called the abyss because it's like bottomless, because that ocean goes down, 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 right? I mean, the ocean just goes on forever. And it's that terrifying picture of it just goes on down forever, and there's some valley, dark valley down there where the demons go. And so abyss itself points to demons. The abyss has a hell-like quality, this furnace of smoke, right? The locusts hair, like horses, crowns of gold, men's faces, women's hair, lions' teeth, scorpions' tails. It's horrifyingly creepy. That just sounds like pictures of demons, right? And their king is called the Abyss, the Destroyer. So think about that. That's where we'll pick up on Sunday, God willing. So what's the point? If there's some clear references that this seems like supernatural or kind of spiritual, satanic, demonic forces, okay, that kind of gives us a different flavor, doesn't it? So what's the idea here of this trumpet? And I think the hint is the first 4 trumpets were like the natural world, natural disasters, and this is something kind of different. So that's where we'll pick up on Sunday. Okay, thank you so much.